Hello there everyone, I'm Crazy Caleb, and today we are taking a look at conditional buttons. So this module is actually really simple. So the procedure is to determine which buttons to press and what order they must be pressed in. An important thing to note is that after the first button is pressed, all the buttons will turn blank and their colors cannot be seen anymore. If in the rare case where no condition can be satisfied, we will proceed to step 2 and press the first 3 available buttons. So down here, this is step 2. It will give you an order based off of your last digit of the serial number and give you the order to press. So let's actually get that last digit of the serial number, being a 4, and this will be the little order that we have to follow. So now what we need to do is check the conditions for each button. So we have white, we have an orange, we have black, we have yellow, we have dark green, as it's referred to, sort of looks like a forest, and we have red. There is a dark green and a light green. They're pretty easy to tell. Dark green, like I said, is much more of a forest, and light green is much more closer to lime, I would say. So let's take a look at each condition. So starting with white, white says always, so we will always have this be true. Next up, orange. If there is at least one PS2 port, that's a missing space, at least one PS2 port. Yes, there is indeed at least one PS2 port. That is true. Next up being the black condition. If there are more batteries than battery holders. Yes, there is 2 batteries in one holder. That is true. Next up being yellow. If the serial number contains one or more of the following letters: Hotel, Kilo, or Lima. It does contain a Lima. Perfect. Dark green if there's an odd number of modules or at least one media module. Well, there is an odd number of modules. We only have one module on the bomb, so yes, that is true. And red if there is a lit indicator with the label November Sierra Alpha. No, we have a lit bob, but no specials. So everything except red is going to be pressed. So now what we need to do is we need to determine what order we're going to press them. So looking through this little chart right here, we use the last digit of the serial number being 4. We're going to go through this order and figure out which one comes first in the list. So we have blue, no. Light green, nope. Purple, no. Orange. We're going to press orange first. Then red is next, but that did not apply. The condition did not apply. Next up is white, yellow. We do not have pink. We have black and dark green. And that's what we're going to do. So I've noted down this stuff, and once we press the first button, everything will go away, like so. Just like that. Next up, we're going to press white, which was in the top left, yellow, which was in the bottom left, black, which was in the top right, and dark green, which was in the bottom middle. Just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at another example. So in this case we have blue, red, yellow, light green, white, and purple. Our last digit of the serial number for step 2 is going to be a 9. So let's go over the conditions. So for blue, if there are 2 or more batteries, yes, we do have 2 batteries down here, so that condition does indeed apply. If there is an indicator with the label November Sierra Alpha, no, there is not. White is as always, that's a case given. If the serial number contains one or more of the following letters: Hotel, Kilo, or Lima. It does not in this case. Next up being light green. If there is a DVID port, which there isn't, and the serial number, so that already does not apply. But if the serial number contains one or more of the following digits, between 3 through 8. And finally, the purple condition. If the module, the button, is present, or the serial number contains one or more of the following letters: X-ray, Yankee, Zulu. So the button is the vanilla button in this case, so that is definitely not present. And then our serial number does not contain X-ray, Romeo, or Zulu. So we're going to be between blue and white. So what comes first on this list? So we have blue and then white. Blue is right here, white is right there. So that is what we're going to press. So we're going to press the top left and the bottom middle. And just like that is a solid module. Let's take a look at one final example. Maybe see if we can get a rare case that's present. I doubt it though. It's a really rare option sometimes. So dark green. Let's start noting our colors down. Dark green, black, red, purple, blue, and light green. So dark green, if there's an odd number of modules, there is. Black, if there is more batteries than battery holders. No, there is the exact same amount for both of them. One battery in one holder. Next up being red, if there is a lit indicator with the label NSA. Nope, has yet to happen. Purple, if the module the button is present. Nope. Or if the serial number contains X-ray, Yankee, or Zulu. It does contain an X-ray, so that is true. Next up being blue, 2 or more batteries. We said there was one in one holder, so no. And light green, if there's a DBID port, there is not. So that rule, because it's an AND rule, is already false. So between dark green and purple, what order do we press them? Let's get our last digit of the serial number being 9, and dark green, purple. Purple comes before dark green, so we're going to press purple and then dark green. So these two. Purple, dark green. And just like that is a solid module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.